Today we're going to see just how far the Sur-Ron X can actually go. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things. Today we are testing out to see how far I can actually ride on the all-new Sur-Ron X Black Edition. I got Will with me over here. He's going to be riding my Grom, and yeah, he's talking. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I'll just like subtitle whatever you're saying. All right, censor that one. We have already started the test. We rode on some streets to get out to this dirt area. We're currently sitting at 5.15 miles, and this entire test, it's going to be super painful, but I'm going to be riding in the eco mode, the EP mode, max of 47 miles per hour. We're not even going to touch that today. It's going to be close to like 30 miles an hour, and without further ado, prepare for a super underwhelming video, but hopefully ending with some information that can help you guys out. So we're currently at 83% on the battery. So started at absolutely 100%, and now just gonna kind of cruise off-road. We had some slight uphills and some downhills out until this point, and now this is gonna be like the rest of the video. Super entertaining to watch, huh? The Grom, my Grom that Will is riding right now, I have a bunch of parts from DH Motoring. I have a new cam, a Chimera intake, an ECU flash, and I also need to do an oil change. So now that my schedule is calming down a little bit and I'm not traveling the country so much, I'm going to do some work on the Grom. So you guys will see that in a little bit. A little sand. Yeah, see, this is fun when you're in the sport mode on the Sur-Ron. I guess it's still fun like this too. Doing 50 would be a lot more fun though. Another reason why I haven't brought you guys any Sur-Ron content for a little while is because I actually got a flat after the first video that I did. Somehow ran over a bunch of goat's heads, probably doing stuff like this, and I got a puncture in the rear tube. So swap that out for a tube that is supposedly a lot stronger, and hopefully it will stay inflated for the rest of this. So there must have been a farmer that came out here and cleared all this stuff. There's a bunch of like whatever these tall things are, and you like couldn't even see to the other side of the trail last time I was out here. Sand, sand, sand. There might be more spots like this if we keep going. There's just like a hepatitis pit over here if you want to go run over some nails. Little jump right there. We'll just do another ripping video when I'm not in only eco mode, and then you can ride this thing. Woo! Sliding out. Alright, 77%. Like off the line on the road, that thing obviously, I mean, this wins in sport mode, but then you catch up pretty quick on that. And then this like takes off just the same as sport mode, but in eco mode, then it like cuts right at 30. How fast are we going right now? 32? That's not too bad actually. Alright, at our first turnaround point, I'm at 62% battery, and we've already gone 10 miles. So this is this is gonna be longer than I thought. Yeah. Burning out. Oh, for the record, for everyone watching right now, I know you're gonna ask about my height and weight, so I am 5'10", and I'm currently 175 pounds, so I feel like that's pretty normal for most people. I'm not even sure the weight limit on the Sur-Ron. It's probably 225 maybe? I don't know. Depends how much you adjust the suspension, I guess. I just realized I didn't put my gloves on because I just got slammed in the finger by a rock. Oh yeah, so that's another thing that I did on the Sur-Ron. I actually disconnected the brake sensors, so now I can lock up the rear while still holding the throttle in. It cleans up the front end too, because it's 2 extra cables that you don't need. You pull these little bolts off right here, you go in there, disconnect the wires, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, I haven't done anything else to the Sur-Ron yet. It's still sitting completely stock. Alright, we are at the 50% battery mark. We have gone 13.6 miles. And I just looked up the Sur-Ron advertised range, and they say the range of a stock bike like this is up to 40 miles depending on how you ride and your weight. So I can't lose any more weight as of right now. So 175 is where I'm sitting, and I'm doing as much as I can to keep it in eco mode. You can't make it up that in the Grom? Oh, that is real sandy. Oh man, that is super loose. It's like a beach. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm in eco mode. Yeah, see, you wouldn't even be able to get speed to hit this thing because it's like a sandbox. Brap. Does your back tire feel a little like wavy? Yeah. Okay. No. Like mine is feeling like it's like kind of swimming around. It's like sand on top of hard dirt. This suspension is definitely better for off-road than the Grom. I mean, it's like a mountain bike, so it just kind of sucks everything up. Oh boy, it's going pretty fast there. And then this stuff, he's gotta go slow. Sand. You can make a little track right here. Alright, we are down to only 46. Alright, let's do one more long stint on the road, and then I will check back in with you guys once we are all the way down to 0. Alright guys, we have made it back to the garage. Will helped me out on like the last mile or so. As soon as we got to 0%, I feel like I rode for another like mile and a half until it completely died on me. And we went a grand total of 28.91 miles. That's with me riding almost full throttle everywhere, relatively flat roads. There were little hills here and there. In the eco mode, again, 175 pounds. So there you go. That's about as good of range that I will probably ever get on the Sur-Ron. And of course, I'm riding in sport mode, so I'm going to guess between like 15 to 20 to 25 miles would be more realistic. And it, of course, depends on where you're riding. If you're riding trails, if you're just kind of commuting around on it, whatever it may be. That's what I got for the mileage. So if you got any more questions, you want to see any more videos on the Sur-Ron, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every week. As always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one.